With so many bailouts on Wall Street, it's easy to joke that folks are printing money. But in the town of Pittsburgh near Elon, it's no joke. They're actually printing their own money.
It's not like monopoly money. It really isn't. It looks like monopoly money, but it's a currency.
It's called a plenty, Piedmont Local Economy Tender.
The concept of the plenty is that you can't spend it in China. You can only spend it locally, and therefore it is a contributor to our local economy.
One of the cool things about the plenty is its exchange rate. Say you want to order a $9 Mediterranean platter. You could pay with $9, or you could go to the bank, swap those $9 for 10 plenties and have an extra plenty left over for dessert. It's kind of like being rewarded for spending locally. You can also use them at the local food co-op.
You can only spend this money in our local community. Therefore, we are definitely supporting all of our local vendors. We're supporting our local farmers, our neighbors, our friends.
Up until now, people have earned them working for local businesses. But now with the bank in the mix, local business owners hope it will expand. Now, don't think this is all residents use. Most people we talk to don't use them. Some hadn't even heard of the plenty, and there's nothing illegal about it.
It is taxable. It's booked as revenue on your books at the end of the year. I mean, so whether you're selling a combination of plenties or dollars, you're still going to pay taxes on that revenue.
As tuition and fees are rising, students are turning to plastics for their college costs. A new study by Sallie Mae, a college financing company, found that in 2008, college seniors with at least one credit card graduated with an average of about $4,000 in credit card debt. Lenders have been pulling back on private loans, making it harder for students to pay for college.
While money might be tight, many of North Carolina's residents are managing to keep one industry in business. Kevin Klein shows us how.
Up, down, and all around. With the economy all over the place, sometimes you just want a drink. And for beer brewers and distributors, those drinks mean dollars.
We ended up 2008 with an absolute phenomenal year. Just tremendous growth across the board.
Beer distributor Scott Schaefer says introducing new brands has helped.
The crown jewel of them all, is a brand called Fat Tire from New Belgium Brewery. They just rolled in the state of North Carolina in March.
But for small brewers like Red Oak and Whitsett, keeping the product all natural helps keep customers.
We're as natural as we can be. There's only 4 ingredients in our beer.
In North Carolina, beer is a $4 billion industry. But like almost every industry, sales are off.
Many people aren't going out to dinner as much.
This first quarter has been tougher.
As the economy continues to flux, what buyers want is changing.
If you've got X number of dollars to spend, you want to make sure you're going to get a bang for your buck and get a product that's going to taste good and be a good value.
We are going to a bottling line though. We're hoping that it's going to double what our growth is.
Tapping into new markets for one of the world's oldest beverages. In Whitsett, Kevin Klein, Phoenix 14 News.
North Carolina, the beer industry employs more than 95,000 people.
Heroin that's cheaper than a 6-pack of beer. It might be hard to believe, but the Drug Enforcement Administration says the drug wars in Mexico are causing the cost of heroin to drop in the United States. And drug dealers are targeting teenagers as their main customers. We asked the Elon police if they've seen an increase of heroin trafficking in our area, but they did not return our calls.
Up ahead at Elon, an Elon grad is helping make headlines for international news.
Elon baseball had a fun weekend, and softball ended theirs on a high note as well. See how they did in sports.
Good Monday evening to you. Elon, I'm weather forecaster Austin Bowling, hoping you've had a great Easter break. As we take a look around today, we noticed that the Easter Bunny came by. He dropped us a few colored eggs, but he really didn't bring that sunny weather with him. As we notice, we're going to have that rainy end to our weekend here. As we'll notice, chilly temperatures are going to make their way out as you make your way through the rest of the week. But we should have another great weekend to come as you go into this weekend. Take a look at current temperatures around Elon. We're noticing we're about 50 degrees right now. Notice that rain is starting to pick up just a little bit with a little slight breeze out of the east at 8 miles an hour. Take a look at your current satellite and radar map around the Carolinas. Got a good swath of rain rain across much of the Carolinas. It's a good steady shield of rain and making its way off the coast. And as we back out to the rest of the southeast, we'll notice much of the same story for the rest of the region here. Just a slight chance of more thunderstorms as you go through the rest of tonight. But our main system here, as we take a look, is this main low pressure system. This is going to make its way off to the east, and that'll bring us another chance of rain as you go into your Tuesday and even possibly into Wednesday. So we'll have to take a look into that. But as we make our way back here, we'll notice a big ridge of high pressure. As that moves in for your midweek, we'll notice a rise in our temperatures as you get through midweek. Take a look at your current surface map as we notice that we'll see, as I mentioned, this system is starting to make its way off to the north and the east. We have this slight little cold, this warm front here starting to push its way off to the north. We won't see much as far as a rise in our temperatures from this, but we could see a chance of thunderstorms as you go into your Tuesday as a part of this. And as I noticed, this system is going to wrap around a few little rain showers as you go into your Tuesday, and this will possibly stick around as you go into your Wednesday. So you might be saying, you know, we got this rise in temperatures. Is it going to be a good time for the beach?